Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Cedar Creek High School out east of Austin for another divisional matchup here between your Anderson Trojans and the Eagles of Cedar Creek. It's our first rematch in district play of the year, and we are glad you're with us. This is a postponement. Of course, the roads staying a little too icy for us Austinites. I know Bastrop ISD, which Cedar Creek is a part of, they opened schools up yesterday. Austin ISD not quite yet. But we're back. We're ready to go. It's 6:30 here tonight. Getting started a little earlier than normal. Just varsity today. Yeah, just varsity today. The Trojans JV team, who has been so successful in their contest before the varsity team this year, not getting to go tonight against the Cedar Creek team. The Trojans come in. Coming in 13 and 15 on the season, still under 500 for the year, but a perfect 6-0 in the district slate of games, creeping closer and closer towards 500, which, of course, getting over that is the goal for the Trojans at the end of the season. Of course, finishing strong as we are now in the back half of this district run. Hard to believe after tonight, only 5 more games left in the regular season, hopefully a handful more after that, but we're ready to go here in just about 3 minutes in this one between your Anderson Trojans and the Eagles of Cedar Creek. Eagles 3-18 on the year, but 2-4 in district play. So the majority of their wins coming when it really counts. As it stands today, they would be a playoff team. I'll take you through the standings here in a moment, but the last time these two teams got together, it was the first game of 2026. Back on January 2nd, the Trojans won at 65-42. Last year, these two teams split a pair of games. They were both playoff teams a season ago, and as it stands today, that's about right. In district play, as we mentioned, Anderson 6-0, 1-0 against everybody that they have played. Cedar Creek 2-4, their wins coming against Crockett and Navarro. They lost to Anderson, Lawson, McCallum, and Bastrop. Being 6-0, the Trojans are, of course, in first place. 6-0, McCallum behind them at 5-1, Bastrop 4-2. Feeling pretty good about their chances to at least make the playoffs so far this year. Cedar Creek and Crockett and Lassa all tied at 2-4, but as it stands today, Cedar Creek is the last playoff team as we enter the last half of this district run. We should be good to go. The first of 2 games this week, so it'll be somewhat shorter rest than we're expected to here, as Trojans will still play on Friday night at McCallum. Anderson coming off a game on Friday, 40-26 against Crockett. It was a great defensive game, truly a great defensive game for Anderson. Only gave up 26 points. That's hard to do. They generated, felt like a turnover on nearly every possession or every other possession, but they gave up too many turnovers as well, some unforced errors for Anderson. Difference in that one was a big third quarter by the sophomore Nick Briggs. Anderson got a lot of great minutes from their sophomores, including 13 points in the game, 3 3-pointers in the third quarter for Nick Briggs with 13 points leading the way for Anderson, and that one kind of put the game out of reach for the Cougars of Crockett. But Cedar Creek comes into this one back at home, kind of back into the swing of things after our what feels like annual or semi or biannual. Is biannual every twice a year or every other year? Is it one of those that means both? But either way, we're just about a minute. We've away. We've survived our ice storm. 2021, 2023, now 2026, the big ones for us here in Austin, Texas. But Trojan crowd out in good force, making the trip out here, all the way out down 71, down 183, past the airport. And the Anderson Trojans looking to make it 2-0 against Cedar Creek, make it 7-0 in district play, get one more game closer to 500. They'd be 14-15 with a win here tonight. And we're going to go ahead and send it down to the PA. We'll have our starting lineups and our national anthem. You're watching Anderson basketball on Vype.
Welcome for tonight's basketball matchup between the Anderson Trojans and your Cedar Creek Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, and we ask that you remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of our national anthem. Starting at guard, 5'10" junior, number 25, Jamari Perkins. Starting at forward, 6'5" senior, number 3, Miles Rickens. Starting at guard, 6'2" senior, number 5, Noah Perkins. Starting at forward, 6' senior, number 13, Zach Wallace. And at guard, 6' senior, number 23, Ben Burrows. Assistant coaches for the Trojans are Jonathan Casper, Bo Williams, and Chris Miller. The head coach is Eric Swanson. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Cedar Creek Eagles. Starting at guard, a 6' junior, number 0, Jair Money Matthews. Starting at guard, 5'9" junior, number 5, Johnny the Juggernaut James. Starting at guard, 5'11" junior, number 11, Preston Primetime Figueroa. Starting at center, a 6'2" junior, number 40, Ruthless Roman Martinez. And at guard, 5'9" senior, number 1, the defense's nightmare, Nomar Rubalcaba. Assistant coaches for the Eagles are Chris Humphries, Will Nix, and Marcus Perez. The head coach is Chris Young. Let's go, Eagles!
All right. Got the assistant coach on the lineup there. I like it. 8 minutes up on the clock. We're ready to go. Thank you for joining us. Jack Farrell here with you. Les Clary keeping an eye on things back in the Vype Live studios. We're glad you're with us. It's a Wednesday. I don't know if we've ever had a broadcast on Wednesday. Maybe back in the COVID days. But here we go. Roman Martinez getting ready to tip things off with Miles Rickards. And the vertical of Rickards gives the Trojans the ball to start. In this rematch with the Eagles of Cedar Creek, Noah Perkins doubled here right at half court. Anderson into the hands of Damari Perkins. Damari into the lane, into the paint. Floats it up and in. The Trojans open things up. It's 2-0. Number 1, Nomar Rubalcaba with it. He swings it over to Matthews. Pass inside, tipped around. Cedar Creek covers it. And look for, as here's a foul on the floor against Anderson. Look for Rubalcaba to take the bulk of the scoring load for Cedar Creek when Anderson lets him. But here we go, inbounding the ball. It's John James. Pass inside, shot, didn't even get it off. It was poked away by Burris. Ben racing into the front court, swings it over to Perkins. Noah into the corner for Damari. Damari can't make it 2 for 2. Rebound goes long, and it's rebounded by the Eagles. Pull up, shot no good. Rebound Rickards. Up ahead goes Perkins. Noah doubled, kicks it off. Burris, one dribble into the paint, left it short. Good defense there by Martinez. And they're going to get Roman Matthews here, the junior, the big man underneath for Cedar Creek. Minute gone. Both teams with a team foul. Burris. Once again, the Trojans without Luke McReynolds tonight as that one into the hands of Perkins. Corner. Damari open for 3. This time Damari cashes in. Damari Perkins, 5 first quarter points. He's got the first 5 for the Trojans. They lead it by 2 scores. Pass too strong, and nice effort there by John James to go down and get it, but Zach Wallace takes it away. Zach looking up ahead. Here is Rickards. Trojans are a team that can be prone to slow starts. Not tonight. It's 7-0, about a minute and 40 seconds into the game. Trap in the corner. Now Rubalcaba, a couple dribbles inside. Pull up, poked away by Perkins. It will go the other way. Thought that one might have been off Noah, but they'll get it off Martinez. Blue ball. Anderson in the powder blues today. These are my favorite uniforms of theirs. Now up ahead. Burris. And not enough on that pass to Perkins, but it found its way there. Wallace, a lot of contact, rebound, and way to go by Noah Perkins just to tap that back out. Now Burris, a few dribbles inside, swing cross court. Into the corner, Wallace for three, too strong, batted around, and Cedar Creek comes up with it. Eagles ball. Dribble to the block, and a traveling violation going against Cedar Creek. You could tell they wanted a bump, and there was some contact on Ruvalcaba, but he did chop his feet, so I see both sides. Now Perkins puts it on the deck, now swings it over to Demario. 5 points already for him, into the corner. Wallace and Zach gets it back. Now back out. Right wing three. Too short from Burris. Wallace saves into the hands of Rickards. Nice job by Zach Wallace. Rickards can't find the bottom of the basket. That ball didn't go out of bounds. Burris tried to save it. But a few opportunities at it. No good for Anderson. Now Cedar Creek pulling up for three. No good off back iron. Long rebound goes to the Eagles. And Burris pokes it away, and I think that's going to go off of White. Burris called it all the way. That will indeed be the call. First substitution of the game. Will McIlvaney in for Anderson. And Jacob Bunker in for Cedar Creek. Martinez to the bench. Wallace, Perkins to the bench. And also for Anderson, Jack Bowie. Here we go. 3 minutes gone in the quarter. Perkins all the way to the bucket. Lays it up and in. 9-0 start for the Trojans. Big win against Cedar Creek last time, a bit of a sloppy start. Timeout White. We can't ask for a much better start from Anderson. Haven't been able to cash in on every look they've gotten, but that's basketball. It's 9-0. Damari Perkins leading the way with 2 buckets. Perkins and Rickards both have 2. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go. Here in quarter number 1, both teams with just 1 foul. Anderson sitting at 6-0 here, trying to make it 7-0 tonight. Talked about it last game, how it's a bit of a weird scheduling stretch for Anderson. We'll talk about it here in just a moment. Here's Ruvalcaba over to the right side. James now back to him. Don't want to give him much daylight. He's a willing and eager shooter. Anderson doing a good job keeping the ball on the perimeter. There's Jair Matthews. Back to Ruvalcaba. Now left wing into the corner. Back to him. Getting downhill. Now back outside. Matthews going to fire the three, and that's going to drop in. Jair Matthews, the junior. Some bench points here early for Cedar Creek. It's 9-3. Now Perkins pushing the pace and gets it to Bowie. Nearly a turnover, but instead out to Rickards. Miles going to line up the shot. That's good. Miles Rickards answers right back. He's got 5 points. And the Trojan leads back to 9. Stolen away by Burris. Active hands again for this Trojan defense. A little too strong for McIlvaney and taken away from behind. Out on White. Tried to influence the ref. Austin Haywood checking into the game. Perkins checks out. So Burris, Rickards, Haywood, McIlvaney, and Bowie, who's got the ball now. Rickards going to try again from 3. That's good. 2 for 2 from downtown is Miles Rickards. Trojans push their lead to double figures. It's 15-3. Inside. Back out. Ruvalcaba looks at the basket, drives in. Floater over the hands of Haywood. No, Austin grabs the rebound. The defense and the board for Haywood. McIlvaney pushing. Left side. Why not? 3 for 3. Can he do it? No, that one too strong. McIlvaney saves it. And that one just didn't go out of bounds. Matthews recovered it. All the way to the basket. Shot is no good. Rebound Rickards pushing up ahead. Here's Haywood. Avoids the defender. Lays it in. 17-3 here. Still just 5 minutes gone. Still 3 minutes left as Rickards hits the deck. Up top, Matthews going to try another three. That one no good. Made one a moment ago. Rebound James. Pass inside. Active hands McIlvaney. Foul called, and it'll be on the floor. Second team foul for Anderson. Going to be on McIlvaney. No changes here for the Trojans. Steven Reicher comes into the game here for Cedar Creek for the first time. Ruvalcaba dancing, back outside. James three-pointer, no good. Rebound into the hands of Ben Burris. Trojans running again. Pass off, nice find to Bowie, and just out of the hands of McIlvaney. Ben Burris recovers. Spins back to the baseline and fouled hard. They're helping Burris up now. He fell straight down. Up on his own feet. Walking off, no assistance. And he'll enter your screen in just a moment. But a hard fall. As far as minor injuries go, there's not one that's much more unpleasant than a tailbone. So Nick Briggs checks into the game. He's going to shoot two. Burris heads to the bench. He is eligible to return at this level. Briggs' first free throw up and good. Nick Briggs getting some first quarter points after 13 in the game against Crockett. Makes it 18-3. Two beauties. 19-3. Ruvalcaba with it, working on Briggs now. Ball swinging around the perimeter here for Creek. Inside the paint, Ruvalcaba. Fade away is no good. Rebound goes inside. Knocked away from Martinez. Ball is loose. Ball is loose again, and Nick Briggs is the one to ultimately come up with it. Under 2 to play here in quarter number 1. McIlvaney back out. Briggs going to line up the three. Nick Briggs can't connect. Rebound goes to Cedar Creek. Another steal. Briggs came up with it. Bowie, and left it short. But Anderson can ask for a much better start. Floater inside, no. Rebound goes to Briggs. Active early is Nick Briggs, who came off the bench to shoot some free throws. McIlvaney. Ball slippery for him here tonight. Haywood. Couple dribbles. Kick to the corner. Back out. Bowie doesn't shoot it. Pass inside and too much on it, out of bounds. 48 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Cedar Creek, cross half court. Pass inside, taken right away by Jack Bowie. Another turnover forced, and another turnover given up as Austin Haywood goes coast to coast, lays it in. Second bucket of the quarter for Austin Haywood. The Trojans have a 21-point first quarter. Still 22 seconds left. We'll see what Cedar Creek does to end it. And firing from deep, way off, and rebound collected by Cedar Creek. Nice job by Bunker on the boards there. Back outside Ruvalcaba. He's going to fire with 8 seconds left, and he's going to cash in. Nomar Ruvalcaba, the second bucket of the quarter for Cedar Creek. It's the second one from 3, too. Pass inside. McIlvaney shot at the buzzer. No good. So when all is said and done here at the end of the first quarter, it's 21-6 Anderson. Jair Matthews and Nomar Ruvalcaba both have a three-pointer. That's their 6 points. 5 different Anderson Trojans into the scoring column here, including 6 off the bench. Miles Rickards leads the way for the Trojans, knocked down a pair of threes. 8 points in the game for him. Damari Perkins with 5, also knocked down a triple. Austin Haywood with 4 points. Noah Perkins and Nick Briggs both with 2. $15-point lead here as we head now to the second. It's our first of 3 straight games on the road. Of course, here tonight at McCallum on Friday. So that's not too far of a drive, just shot down Koenig Lane. But then next Friday at Bastrop. So knocking out a couple of Bastrop trips in about 10 days, and then Anderson will be back home on the 10th. No game next Tuesday, or next Wednesday for that matter. But here we go as we start quarter number 2. Back up top for Ruvalcaba. Defended by Perkins. He gets it over. That's Reicher. And poked away by Jones, who's into the game for the first time. It's McIlvaney, Perkins, Jones, and Rickards. Into the paint, back outside. Bunker going to try from 3, and that's good. Jacob Bunker, the sophomore, knocks one in. It makes it 21-9. All 3 of Cedar Creek's baskets have come from deep. That's going to be a good way to keep them in it. They can continue to knock down 3-pointers as Rickards bumped. Can't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2. Miles already looking to put himself into double figures with a pair of makes here. Two good shots from the Trojans. Miles Rickards has 10. Pass to the corner. Now back up top, Ruvalcaba splits the double team, kick to the corner again. Now shot from 3, and that one good. Preston Figueroa, the junior, knocks down the corner triple, makes it a an 11-point game. As Perkins swings it cross court to Noah Perkins. Now Owen Jones with it in the post. Back outside for Rickards. Back to Jones. Nice cut to the basket. Floater good. Good move there from the sophomore Jones. Makes it a 13-point game. Excuse me here. Ruvalcaba with it. 12 points, all from threes from 4 different players. Now foul underneath against Bunker. He'll shoot 2. Or rather, I think they got Perkins for that one. It's a foul against Bunker. He will shoot the first of 2 here. Jude McCarron checks out. Owen Jones also checks out, so it'll be Bowie and some kind of violation there. Trying to see who's on the court. Lane violation or something. Wallace gets it into Perkins. Bowie also back into the game. And Damari Perkins is as well. Here's Wallace, doubled. Miles Rickards, the 5th Trojan out there. One dribble, back outside. Kick to the corner. Bowie going to shoot the 3, and Jack Bowie going to knock it down. Jack Bowie is into the scoring column. And the Trojans answer a lane violation there with a 3-point bucket to make it 28-13. Now Bunker going to shoot another one from deep, and he's going to cash in. Cedar Creek keeping themselves in this game with the 3 ball. It's still a 12-point lead for Anderson. Anderson's led it by as many as 15. Rickards plays it off the hop, back to Rickards, now back to Miles. Miles bumped, gets it back, it's just going to toss it up, and rebounded by Cedar Creek. And nice job by Bowie poking it away from behind. Wallace lifted out a little bit too far ahead, and that's going to go out of bounds. Nice save off of James. Michael Black into the game now for Cedar Creek. Bowie able to get it in for Perkins. Back to Bowie into Rickards in the post. Now back out for Perkins. Noah going to fire. Can't cash in. Rebound Wallace. Now back to Bowie. Over to Perkins. Damari puts it on the deck. Bowie, nice feed inside. Perkins, Damari at the basket, foul. First one up and good. Damari had the first 5 for Anderson. That's his first point since. He's got 6. And there you go, Anderson. Up to this point, very good from the free throw line. It's 30-16. Right corner. Shot from 3, no good. Rebound Black. And a foul against Wallace on the box out. Pushed him. It was Figueroa from the corner who's missed 2 badly and cashed 1 in. These shooters for Cedar Creek, clearly a emphasis of their offensive game. And they've done a good job of it tonight. Made 5 threes already. Floater at the basket. There is no Maru Valcava with 5 points. That's the first 2-point field goal of the game, coming 11 and a half minutes into the ball game. Makes it 30-18. Rickards now finding a cutting Bowie. Jack back out. Kick to the wing. Damari. Yes. Damari Perkins joins Miles Rickards in the double figures, both with 10. Trojans with 33 points here in half number 1. Ruvalcaba to his right. Here's Matthews, defended by Perkins. Now Ruvalcaba defended by Perkins. And that one, turnover. Martinez back into the game. No subs for Anderson. It remains Bowie, Perkins, Rickards, Perkins, and Wallace. So as it stands, Anderson down 2 key guards tonight with McReynolds in street clothes and Burris taking the fall. Pass in, nice find from Wallace to Rickards. Miles got another bucket there. He's got 12. It's a timeout for Cedar Creek. .27 to go here in the first half. Anderson doing a good job sharing the ball. chase some of these Eagle shooters off the line, though. 5 made threes in the first half. Just 18 points, so 15 of 18 coming from the free throw line, and then a free throw and a shot at the basket. 35-18. It'll be white ball coming out of the timeout. 2 team fouls apiece. It'll be Jacob Bunkert inbound to Nomar Ruvalcaba. Jair Matthews in the game alongside Michael Black and Roman Martinez. Anderson has Perkins, Doran, McElvaney, Haywood, and Rickards. Legal screen. So definitely not what Cedar Creek wanted out of the timeout, get an illegal screen before they could even get into the play that they were going to run. But here we go, 3:08 remaining in the half. Miles Rickards, it's been a good half for him. Had a few quiet games here and there, but 12 points in the first half as that three-pointer would have been his third, just rattles out. McElvaney, good rebound, tried to power it to the basket, and he's fouled. First free throw good. Second one off the front of the rim. McElvaney 1 for 2. Now Cedar Creek coming the other way. Looking to answer. And a foul against Perkins on the perimeter. Good move there by Ruvalcaba. Kicks it to the right wing. Now back up top for Matthews. Good closeout by Perkins. Shot from 3. That one off. Rebound goes to Perkins. As Ruvalcaba had it. Now a pass up ahead. Doran can't make the shot at the rim. Haywood tried to save it. No good. Two minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Cedar Creek with it. There's Matthews. Pass to the free throw line. Shot no good. Rickards, nice job. Didn't let that one go by him. Now pass ahead. McElvaney into the corner for Perkins. Finds the trailer. Miles going to fire the 3. That's good. Miles Rickards. He's got 15 points, including 3 threes. Makes it 39-18 here with under 2 minutes to play in the half. Pass ahead. Figueroa tries the 3, and that one's good. Answering right back, Preston Figueroa's got his second 3. That is the 6th 3 of the night for Cedar Creek. And pass cross court over to Doran. Back to Perkins. Good ball movement from Anderson. Back to Doran. Shot fake. Now McElvaney. Anderson will stop it with Perkins. 1, 2, 3 remaining here in the first half. Nice job. Pass back to Perkins. Gets him open. Shot from 3 is good. Damari Perkins, 13. Him and Miles Rickards dueling for the game high for Anderson. 13 now for Perkins. 15 for Rickards. Shot no good. Rebound batted out, and it's into the hands of Matthews. Hop step at the basket. No good. Under a minute to play now. 2 free throws coming. We'll get Doran on the foul. First free throw no good, and it'll be 5 subs here for the Trojans. McIlvaney, Doran, Rickards, Haywood, and Perkins out. Briggs, Pullen, Jones, Wallace, and Bowie in. Update it from that 3 and the extra free throw there for Matthews. He's got 4 points. Cedar Creek has 22. It's a 20-point lead for Anderson. Jones dribbles back out to Wallace. Now Briggs, pass inside. Good find to Jones. He has a good kick to the corner. They lost Bowie. Jack can't hit the 3. Rebound Zach Wallace. Zach at the basket. And I don't think anybody touched that, but I do think Wallace got fouled. But hey, you get the ball back. I'm not going to complain. Briggs just left wide open at the top of the key. That was developing for a while. Pullen tried to go in and grab that rebound, but it's rebounded by Rangel. Ball loose. Ooh, Wallace had to steal if he had his back turned. But here we go. Out to John James. James into the corner. 12 seconds left. 3 seconds. Shot was no good anyway. But here we go, Anderson. 11 seconds to go. See if they can end this spectacular half off with a couple more points. And Briggs nearly turns it over, and ball is still loose. Briggs gets it back. Up ahead, Wallace heaves it up, and he can't connect. So no, Anderson cannot end that excellent half with anything but a scramble. That's all right. Miles Rickards and Damari Perkins making sure that each possession doesn't necessarily have you, gritting your teeth, so to speak. Miles Rickards with 15, Damari Perkins with 13. Austin Haywood with 4 points in this game, Bowie with a 3. And Perkins, Briggs, and Jones all with 2, and then McIlvaney with 1. Leading the way for Cedar Creek is Jacob Bunker with 7 points. Preston Figueroa with 6, Jair Matthews with 4, Ruvalcaba with 5. 22 points in the first half. 18 points from threes. 1 made 2-point shot and a couple of free throws. We got 8 minutes of halftime here on the clock. Go ahead and get you a look at the timer there. And we'll be back right before the start of the second half. You are watching Anderson Trojan basketball on Vype. Back in for half number 2. We're ready to go here. Trojans back out of the locker room. Excellent first half of ball for Anderson in half 1. Doubt we'll see him back in the game, but good to see Burris up and moving around after taking a hard fall there in the first half. So that means Jack Bowie going to get the start for half number 2. So Trojans down 2 starters at the moment. But it will be blue ball to get us going in half number 2. Perkins gets it in, and Perkins is swap. It was a great first half for Damari, 13 points for him. Back outside, Rickards going to fire from 3 off the assist from Jack Bowie. Miles Rickards, 18 points in the game now. Good to see Miles get hot. Knocking down his 4th 3 of the ball game. And that one turned over, saved by Wallace. Pushing. Rickards going to take it all the way, lost it. Doesn't get the whistle, and Cedar Creek the other way. Ruvalcaba. Good defense there from the Trojans off the screen. Firing from 3, maybe into the landing space, but no call there. And Wallace can't track it down. Turnover, white ball. Matthews, and foul on the entry pass. They'll get Rickards there. And it'll be on the baseline here. A blob for Cedar Creek, a baseline out of bounds. And pass inside. Nice job by Ruvalcaba to get free. No foul called, but he's got 7 points. First bucket of the half here for Cedar Creek. It makes it 45-24. Now pushing ahead to Mari Perkins, driving baseline. Lost it. Travel. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Jair Matthews going to inbound. He's got 4 points. On your screen is 11 of Cedar Creek's 24 points. 4 players in the scoring column here for Cedar Creek. Matthews, Ruvalcaba, Figueroa, and Bunker. Number 23. Bunker has 7, leads the way for Cedar Creek. A couple of threes in the first half for him. Ruvalcaba driving in, shot no good, rebound batted around. Rickards is the one to clear it away, and here comes Bowie. Jack racing into the front court, stops, kick to the corner, back outside. Rickards going to shoot another 3. This one no good, rebound batted into the hands of Ruvalcaba, and here come the Eagles. Going all the way, and a bump on Bowie. Blocking foul. No shot. Right at 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. Bowie, aggressive defense again. Ruvalcaba drives in, steps back. Some great defense there by Bowie, forcing the missed shot. Now here comes Perkins. Noah, all the way, takes it to the basket, fouled. 2 free throws coming for Noah, looking for his 3rd and 4th point. Shot no good. First of 2. Into the game now is John James. Bunker checking out. Second one good for Perkins. He's got 3. The Trojans have 46. And ball loose. Trojans nearly had it. Perkins dives to the floor. Cedar Creek comes away with it, though. Now on the baseline, slapped away, shot at the rim, and that one drops through for Roman Martinez. His first bucket of the game. Now Wallace, pass back to Perkins. Noah going to take it to the cup, lays it up and in. (48-26). Trojans lead by 22. Nice crossover there. Matthews turned around, though. Get back to Ruvalcaba. Now back to Matthews. He'll drive in. Push shot, no good. Rebound inside of the big man, Martinez. His shot won't fall. Rebound, Bowie. Jack looked ahead for a second and then decided to pull it back. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Here comes McIlvaney. Kick to the corner. Perkins left open for 3. Yes. Strong quarter from Noah Perkins. 6 points for him. And Figueroa going to heave a deep one, no good. And Wallace going to let that go out of bounds. Briggs, Jones, and Haywood in. Rickards, Bowie, and Wallace out. So Nick inbounds here to Noah. Briggs, Perkins, Haywood, McIlvaney, and travel against Perkins and Jones at the 5 for the Trojans. 4:09. Remaining here in the quarter, now down to 4 minutes. Here's Ruvalcaba, 7 points in the game for him. Matthews, pass to the elbow, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Haywood. One-handed board, good strong rebound there by the sophomore. Jones gets into the paint all the way, kick to the corner. Perkins back to McIlvaney, one dribble. Jones, too strong, going to save it in bounds. But foot on the baseline, couldn't get it into Briggs. And it'll go the other way. Ruvalcaba all the way, gets to the paint, just left it short. It's been a frustrating night for him, still 7 points. Here's Jones, taking it all the way, but moves through to the corner. Back to McIlvaney, up to Perkins. Briggs, open for a corner 3, and that'll drop in. Nick Briggs with his first three-pointer of the game. He's got 5 points, his first shot from the field. Rather, his first make from the field, has a couple of free throws. And that one too high for Figueroa, going the other direction. Cedar Creek going a little smaller as Reicher checks back in. Briggs up to Perkins. Noah to Jones. Now pass inside for Haywood. Austin turned back. Now pass inside. Good find for Owen Jones. Jones couldn't repay him with the assist. There's now 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Crossover. Matthews. Couple dribbles. Now back to Figueroa, who thought about another deep 3. Gets around McIlvaney. McIlvaney fouled him. That's the third team foul against Anderson here in the quarter. Just one so far for Cedar Creek. 54-26. James inbound it. And he finds Ruvalcaba. Nomar. Dribbling baseline, and we're going to get him for the travel. Thought he might have gotten the pass off, but it's going to be a turnover there for Cedar Creek instead. Now Jones off the inbound from Perkins. Up for Briggs. McIlvaney's shot from the corner, no good. Haywood's follow is. Austin Haywood, 6 points in the ball game. The Trojans lead it by 30 points. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. A pass inside. Figueroa, he's going to take the shot from the paint and knock it in. Preston Figueroa with 8 points, leads all Cedar Creek scorers. Now here comes Perkins, pass inside. Jones too strong. Haywood gets the rebound. Austin Haywood at the bucket, lays it up and in and one. 8 points in the game for the sophomore with free throw pending. As the Trojans will go 5 for 5 here. Although Haywood, of course, will stay in the game unless he makes the free throw. So McCarron back into the game here, as is Miles Rickards, the leading scorer in tonight's game. Free throw up and good. That takes Haywood out of the game. So Perkins, Doran, Rickards, McCarron, and Cameron Pullen in the game. Trojans having McCarron back for the first time in a while. Made some huge shots in the Anderson Classic. Three-pointer on the way and another one good here for Cedar Creek. Jair Matthews knocks it down. He's got 7 points. 31-59 now. Doran got to get it over. And now Doran puts it on the deck. Come help him. Now Rickards pulling, posting up. Double team comes. Swings it to the corner. Damari Perkins makes the catch, but he won't have a shot at it. Now Doran avoids the defense. Over to Perkins. Damari. Under a minute to play now here in quarter number 3. 59-31. Pass across court. McCarron for 3. No good. Too strong. And a nice pull-up jumper there for Jair Matthews, and it looked like Reicher stepped on somebody's foot. He went down and came up hobbled. He'll head to the bench. Makes it now 59-33. A couple shots from Jair Matthews, as well as Preston Figueroa. Here comes Cameron Pullen. Speed into the front court. Pass to McCarron. Layup is good. Makes it 61-59 Anderson. 17 seconds left. Or rather 61-35, I should say. Pass. I'll pull up from the free throw line. That's no good. Anderson with another shot at it here. Here comes Rickards. Up ahead to Doran. Back to the corner. Back to Rickards. His shot at the buzzer is no good. Can't cash it in off glass. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. Going to go ahead and step aside for a moment. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action for you here. You're watching Anderson Trojan basketball on Vype. Coming back in. I believe our scoreboard might not be right. But I have 61-33. Scoreboard says 61-30. Okay, now it's right. Haha. Cedar Creek ball here to open the fourth quarter. 18 points in the game for Miles Rickards. Here he is right at center court defending Jair Matthews, who has 9. Leads the way for Cedar Creek. Anderson will keep the same 5. Doran, McCarron, Rickards, Pullen, and Perkins, and that'll be a kickball violation. Again, kickball, not a foul, not a turnover or anything, just other team's ball, side out of bounds. Can't kick the ball. And Doran forces the turnover. Liam Doran getting an extended run here, partially due to the Burris injury. Haven't seen him since the first quarter, definitely the first half. Here's Perkins, Damari, around the screen from Pullen, crosses to his left, pass into Pullen. And Doran can't handle the pass, out of bounds. It was a nice little two-man game between Pullen and Perkins there. But instead, not much comes of it. Cedar Creek has the ball, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the game. Figueroa. And loose ball, Doran again, back-to-back possessions on defense. Liam Doran turns him over. Perkins, around the defender, into the paint, stops, pushes, no good. Rebound tapped around, loose. Perkins comes up with it again. Doran making a play for Anderson, getting Perkins the ball back, and timeout Blue. I believe that's the first timeout Anderson's taken. And it'll be a 30. Makes sense. 7 minutes, 1 second to go in the game. Trojans with a healthy lead, 61-33. Anderson ball coming out of the timeout here. Perkins off of the timeout. Screen from Pullen. Now Rickards. Doran going to take the three. That's no good. Rebound Pullen. Cameron, strong dribble, gets the basket, can't hit the shot. And ball loose, ball tied up. Either a foul on Anderson or a jump ball. It will be a jump ball. Back outside, McCarron going to take the three. That's no good. And the rebound goes long to Ruvalcaba. No more. All the way front court. Layup, no good. Foul. Go against Anderson. First free throw up and good for Ruvalcaba. He's got 8 points now. Still no Eagles in double figures. But again, 5 for 5 here for Anderson. Jones, Wallace, Haywood, Briggs, and Perkins. Damari out, Noah in. As far as Perkinses go. 1 for 2, rebound, out of bounds. Six minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. James, bounce pass into Black, able to track it down. Took him away from the basket, though. Matthews working on Perkins, crosses to his left, crosses to his right, trying to spin, now back out. Ruvalcaba going to shoot the three. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Austin Haywood. He's had a good day on the glass here. Perkins turned back, zips it over to Jones. Now up ahead to Wallace. Zach, nice pass to a cutting Briggs. What court vision. Nice play by Zach Wallace, and Nick Briggs able to pay him up with the assist. Briggs has 7. Nick following up his 13-point game with 7 here so far tonight. Shot from deep, no good. Rebound to Noah. Up ahead, Jones. Back out to Briggs. Nick gets to the baseline, back outside, finds Perkins. Anderson finding some tough passing lanes here. Perkins joins the double figures party as it's now 66-34. Noah's got 11. Ruvalcaba can't get an invite. He has 8. Haywood all the way. Austin Haywood. Anderson making everything right now, and welcome to your seat at the table, Austin Haywood. He's got 11. Nice pass inside there. There is John James with the deuce. Was the last Cedar Creek starter that hadn't scored as Jones short arms the first layup, knocks in the second. Nice look ahead there from Zach Wallace, who's showing off some point guard skills. When looking ahead, Anderson might need it. The absences here of McReynolds and Burris. Foul. We'll get Perkins on Ruvalcaba. That's the second team foul against the Trojans. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. And of course, just the freshmen and JV games, we'll call them official snow outs or ice outs. Again, with some of these JV guys probably would have gotten in. Score being what it is, 70-36. Anderson with one of their higher offensive outputs of the season. Doesn't quite match Navarro, as there's a shot no good from Martinez. But there's still some time to go. Perkins, no foul, no turnover. Pass to Jones. Jones stops on his way to the basket, can't hit the shot. Pass to here. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound, Anderson. Jones slowing it down as a couple defenders came towards him. Briggs going to fire the three. That's another one good. Nick Briggs from downtown. He's got 10 points. Anderson on fire tonight here from three. And shot at the rim, no good for Ruvalcaba. Pass ahead to Briggs, behind his head, and a little too much sauce on that one. Ruvalcaba shot from the corner, no good. Foul on the three-point shooter. So three free throws coming. Anderson will sub 5. One whole unit for the other whole unit. And looked like Perkins was going to check in. They'll go with Doran instead. First free throw up and good for Nomar Ruvalcaba. Two of three now. Corner. McCarron going to try the three. That is no good. After Ruvalcaba goes 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the game. Crossover. Pass inside. Got pulling in the air. Martinez shot at the rim, no good. Free throws coming. First one, no good. It was 1 for 2 from the line for Roman Martinez. Makes it 39-73. Bowie. Under 3 minutes to play now. Pass inside. They got McIlvaney at the basket. Will. It's his first make from the floor. He's got 3 points. Anderson has 75. Ruvalcaba. All the way to the basket, takes a bump, lays it up and in. Nomar, 12 points. Cedar Creek up across 40 now. Pullen finds Bowie. Back to Pullen. Cameron puts it on the deck all the way to the basket. He is fouled. This is already the second most the Trojans have scored in a game this year. As Pullen a little too strong on that one. They surpassed their total against LBJ back on the 24th of November, right before Thanksgiving. Of course, their highest scoring game was just about 2 weeks ago at Navarro. As Pullen goes 0 for 2. They scored 83 against the Vikings. 75 here against the Eagles. A lot has gone Anderson's way here tonight, but out of fouls to give here in the quarter, so any foul will be free throws. Step back triple. That no good. Rebound goes to Haywood. Now fires it down court. There's Briggs. Pass to Pullen. Too much, and call that a pass to Nick Briggs. Briggs knocks in another bucket. He's got 12. And a lot of Anderson players here. 5 of them in double figures as there's a fading jumper. No good. Rebound goes to Haywood. Austin. Eyes ahead. Into the paint all the way. Patient. No good. Gets his own board. And it's tapped out to McCarron. Under 90 seconds to play. 77-41. And Anderson might just be content to hold on to the ball here. Doran. Briggs. Nick puts it on the floor, zips it cross court to Haywood. Haywood gonna shoot the 3. Too strong. Pullen there. Gets to the basket, lays it up and in. Cameron Pullen. He's got his first make of the day. He's got 2. Makes it 79-41. Shot from deep, no good. Rebound inside, shot again, no good. Rebound goes to Doran. And under 35 seconds, the ball is poked free. They get it up ahead to Haywood, and Austin going to pull the ball back. 30 seconds to go, back to Doran. Liam not going to shoot it. Now McCarron, and that might be the end of the game. We are down under 20 seconds to go, 79-41. Briggs. And that will indeed be the end of the game. So 79-41, that's going to be your final score here as the final seconds tick off the clock. The Anderson Trojans are going to improve to 7-0 in district play. 1 game beneath 500 for the season. They are now 14-15 as the buzzer sounds. And on a Wednesday night, Trojans hit the road out east of Austin to Cedar Creek and put on an offensive clinic, 79-41. Cedar Creek shot the ball really well in the first half, really struggled in the second half from the floor. And Anderson, some of that was their defense adjusting to the offense of Cedar Creek. Some of that was just Cedar Creek going cold. But Anderson, as I mentioned before the end of the game, 5 players in double figures. Leading the way was Miles Rickards. He had 18. Damari Perkins with 13. Austin Haywood and Noah Perkins both with 11. Perkins came on strong in the second half with 9 of his 11 points. And Nick Briggs, following up a 13-point outing against Crockett with a 12-point outing here. And now all eyes turn to the rivalry game. Going on the road to McCallum. That'll be 8 o'clock on Friday. Should be back to normal after this. It's the second of 3 straight road games for Anderson. 1-0 on this little stand so far tonight. The Trojans 14-15 with 1 more win. They're 500 on the year. Very doable against a McCallum team they are 1-0 against, but McCallum far and away at this point the second best team in the district. That was a close one last time, just a 2-point game. McCallum hit a late 3 to cut it to 2 with just about 1 second on the clock, second and change. So we'll see what Anderson will have in store on Friday. See if they can keep the hot shooting going. You know it's going to be a hostile environment. We'll have it for you right here on Vype. Want to thank you for tuning into the ball game. Hope you all have a great night and a great rest of your shortened week. My name is Jack Farrell. Always a pleasure bringing you some Anderson Trojans basketball on Vype. I want to thank all the folks at the Anderson Booster Club for making this thing happen. Also want to thank my QA back in the Vype Live studios, Les Clary, for keeping an eye on things as he's still dealing with some inclement weather out there. Also, our technical director, Suna Venkat, who, without her, none of this would be possible, getting us on the air every day. And the big boss, Mr. Merle Bertrand, the voice of the Vipers. We will see you next time for Trojans basketball here on Vype. Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday night. Hope you all have a safe trip back home if you traveled out here about 30 minutes back to Northwest Hills. And we'll see you on Friday. It'll be a tough one. Anderson and McCallum, another Shoal Creek showdown. Looking forward to it. We'll see you then.